Friends, I'm so glad to be back in Mumbai after my Kerala trip. I'm sure you have watched my Kerala videos. If not, please do check them out to see some of the most scenic places in India. Kerala is known for its beautiful backwaters and lush greenery. Please don't miss, okay? And of course, I'll be visiting Kerala again this coming winter to explore the places I missed this time because of the rain, and I also was not feeling really well. Okay, and now I am in the city, Mumbai city, exploring some interesting locations, and the monsoon is in full swing in Mumbai. So as usual, I want to explore some of the popular coastal areas in Mumbai and see how different they are during this time. Okay, so always visit Mumbai's beaches and coastal areas during monsoon just to see the huge waves lashing against the shore. It's one of a kind of sight I never wanted to miss. So we are going to explore some of the popular, beautiful coastal areas in Mumbai today. First today, let's begin with the very beautiful and popular Gateway of India. Then we'll be heading to Marine Lines and some of the locations I'll tell you. And I'm at Gateway of India right now. Let's go and see what's happening there. At first, the Gateway of India is very less crowded today, and you can see only a limited number of boats on the water, 1 or 2 boats, and the rest of them are cargo ships. In a distance you can see those are cargo ships, not boats, and only 1 or 2 boats currently. And of course there are no violent waves at the moment, but you can see clearly the sea is not at all very calm. Sea is not calm, and that's why most probably trips to Elephanta Island and Alipark are not possible at the moment. Very interesting. See the sea. It started drizzling now. Rain may come any time. But at this side you can see some crowd despite the rain. Yes, the rain has started now. Oh my god, almost lost my umbrella in the winds. Okay friends, now we are heading to one another prominent location, Marine Drive, very popular Marine Drive. Okay, we're going to take a bus from here. So before exploring this Marine Drive here in Mumbai, I specifically mentioned Mumbai because last week we explored Marine Drive Kochi, Kerala, and this is Marine Drive in Mumbai. And before exploring this Marine Drive area, I want to show you one particular very interesting location here called Machhimar Nagar. Machhimar Nagar means fisherman village or fishing village. It's a very interesting location because it's nestled between the high-end localities of Colaba and Cuf Perret. It's a very interesting locality. I'll show you that before heading to the Marine Drive. Okay. First of all, I made this place called Machhimar Nagar in Colaba. It's a very interesting place. I haven't been to this place before. It's the first time exploring this place. And it's a fisherman village or fishing village in Colaba. Here you can see several boats lying around with the smell of fish floating in the air. The boats are covered with tarpaulin, possibly to protect them from the heavy rain. All of them are fishing boats. This Machhimar Nagar or fisherman village is a small vibrant fishing hamlet or village nestled within the upscale Cuf Perret and Colaba areas of South Mumbai, against the backdrop of towering skyscrapers and affluent neighborhoods. This beautiful fishing community traces its roots back several generations when families from coastal villages settled here, seeking proximity to the Arabian Sea and a place to sustain their fishing traditions. Over time, it evolved into a tight-knit community, an enclave of simple homes, narrow lanes, and shared rhythms, shaped by tides and seasons rather than city clocks. Here you can see the fishing boats floating on the water with the high rises of Colaba in the background and waves beautifully lashing against the pier where I am standing right now. And first, all these you can see here are the swanky buildings of Colaba. And here you can also see the fishing village stretching along the coast, dotted with tiny houses and slums that clearly highlight the sharp contrast between the two areas, yet they blend together harmoniously. The village sits on prime Mumbai real estate. Rising land values, infrastructure projects and commercial development have repeatedly threatened it. Fishermen worry that new promenades, high rises or civic plans may encroach on landing areas or increase rents. And first now we are going to explore these narrow alleys of Machimar Nagar. These alleys, often just wide enough for two people to pass, are the lifeline of Machimar Nagar. Here doors are always open and neighbors live like a extended family. Clotheslines crisscross above, children run barefoot through puddles, and the smell of drying fish, fried snacks and incense mix in the air. While the narrow lines foster a strong sense of community, they also highlight the limitations and struggles of the residents. And despite the warmth and resilience of the people, life in these alleys comes with serious issues. Drainage systems are often clogged or broken. During monsoon, water stagnates in the land, creating unhygienic conditions and increasing the risk of diseases like dengue and malaria. The alleys are too narrow for ambulances or fire engines to enter. In times of medical emergencies or fires, residents must carry people out to the main road, a delay that can be life-threatening. Many residents fear eviction due to real estate development or beautification projects. They want improvement, not displacement. This Machimar Nagar is a very interesting location situated between the upscale areas of Colaba and Cuff Parade. It resembles the slums of Dharavi or similar areas in Mumbai. But this community is very resilient and one of the oldest and original inhabitants of Mumbai. Right now I'm in Cuff Parade. We're going to take a bus from here to Marine Drive, and our next location is Marine Drive. Okay, let's go and see what's happening there. Now rain has stopped, fortunately. So this is the bus stop, and I'm waiting for the bus now. I got off my bus at the Churchgate railway station, and from Churchgate railway station it's only 5 minutes walking distance to Marine Drive. So this is the Churchgate railway station building. That is the Churchgate railway station, and I have to go through this way to Marine Drive. This Churchgate railway station is the terminus station on the Western Line of Mumbai Suburban Railway, and the Central Railway terminus station is of course Mumbai CST or CSMT. And this Churchgate is of course one of the beautiful and high-end areas in South Mumbai. And now we have finally made to the Marine Drive, the very popular Churchgate Marine Drive. I say specifically Churchgate Marine Drive because Marine Drive is 3.6 kilometers C-shaped promenade. Start at Nariman Point and ends at Girgaon Chapati. It's a very long promenade. So that was finally made to this very beautiful and enchanting, popular Marine Drive promenade of Mumbai. This is Marine Drive. You can see this Air India building out there, and Trident Hotel behind that. Next to that building, Trident is one of the popular star hotels in Mumbai, and there are hundreds of people sitting and enjoying the view. Sea is of course very violent, no doubt. This is the rainy season, and you can see this beautiful Queen's Necklace view from here. I make it a point to visit this place during monsoon. If you want to see the real vibe and beauty of this place, you have to come during this time, monsoon, and it's very enchanting, very beautiful place. One of my most favorite locations in Mumbai, especially during monsoon, of course. Wow, it's really amazing. You can see the huge waves lashing against the tetrapods lining the shore. It's an amazing experience to watch. Actually, I was in two minds about whether to come here because of the heavy rain. But today's weather is very much conducive and perfect for exploring here Marine Drive. Thank God I successfully completed today's video without getting drenched in the rain. Now heading straight to CSMT station to take my train home. Now I am at this beautiful Flora Fountain area of Mumbai. So yes, this is beautiful statue here. This Flora Fountain in South Mumbai stands as a graceful reminder of the city's colonial past and artistic heritage. Built in 1864, the magnificent fountain is named after Flora, the Roman goddess of flowers and spring, whose elegant statue crowns the structure. At first, on the way to the CSMT station, you can see so many hundreds of beautiful colonial era structures. All these buildings, very beautiful building you can see, date back to the British colonial period. Beautiful, and the majority of the structures are heritage structures, I believe. Here, you can see all these beautiful age-old structures date back to the British period. The weather is absolutely perfect now today, since morning, other than the intermittent drizzling, no heavy rains today. So that's a great boon for me. The same thing happened to me in Kerala. When I set out to take my video, rain stopped, and after my walk, rain started. Isn't it amazing? And if you watch my video, you can see that clearly. And now finally made to the CSMT railway station. The CSMT. That's all for today. I'm signing off. I'll see you next Friday, 5:45 p.m. Next Friday, 5:45 p.m. Till then, goodbye. Thank you so much for support, and keep watching, keep supporting. Bye bye. Take care.